Hey everyone, this is Ultra Runner. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Medicom Mafex Star Wars Mandalorian IG-11, number 158. Basically same packaging as all the rest of the Mando series. Pretty simple, pretty basic, which is cool. I like the simplistic look of it. There you go, your legalese on there, and of course. We'll punch in a bit here, but I'm gonna go and get this puppy open, take a quick look at him. This is one I actually was glad it came back in a restock. So this is not super new, but it is a restock by Mafex. They've been doing that with a lot of their figures recently, which is good because if you're like me, you're now getting back into collecting. This is your opportunity to get these things and not have to pay, third-party pricing, which is rather absurd for a lot of these figures that are just old, older and just hard to get. So I'm pretty stuck with it. So we're gonna go and punch in a bit here. So what you get, of course, is the figure. You get a bunch of different sets of hands. You get the little tray and the cups and things like that to practice for the portion where he was being trained by Quill. You got the bomb insert piece for his chest. You got Grogu in the bag there, in the little satchel, and then you got the two weapons, and you got IG himself. So I'm going to get this puppy out of the package here, and of course it comes with a flight stand because that's a Mafex thing. But just right out the box. Very, very nicely detailed. Good, great paint and wash. And I don't have the Black Series one to compare, but just from what I've seen, the Black Series, I mean, the proportions are, of course, this is way better. I mean, we all know that if you have the Black Series, whether you own it or not. I've seen enough video on it. Joints are good here. Great articulation, which you just can't do with the Black Series figure. You do have some hip swing out here. Great bend here in the knees. These little wires are a really nice touch. You've got ankle rocker and you got ankle pivot. Really cool. You've got a nice little bandolier on here. Of course, the bandolier just slips right off and you replace this piece here and you put the bomb piece in there. I'm not going to do that because honestly, I mean, there's enough of reviews of that full in detail. I really want to kind of just take a look at him and see, and kind of show you guys how he looks compared to a lot of the other figures. Now, I do have reviews coming for the Bo-Katan and Ahsoka from this same wave, or from this from Mafex as well. So looking for definitely stay tuned for those. But big thing is just getting an IG in here that actually looks good and works very well. Now for his hands, I have seen some concerns about his ability to hold the weapon. So let's just see how that works. Okay, so it holds pretty big. And yeah, that's not the tightest fit for sure. It is kind of loose, but it sits in there pretty good. I mean, it's not going to fall out. And then with the other blaster, he gets a little bit smaller. And same thing. So yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad at all. I've got like a bounty hunter kind of scene I'm doing for my Boba's throne room. And so I'll be using him for that. And then of course for the Grogu, this is a fixed Grogu. Yeah, it is a fixed Grogu. That just sits in the satchel. So, just basically, I guess you probably take the head off. Yeah, take the head off. You can take the bandolier off too. I'm not taking the bandolier off because I'm not gonna ever really display them that way. And essentially that's how it'll sit, like this. So definitely not a bad option, but I mean, for me, I'm not going to be recreating the Grogu nanny scene. That'll just kind of stay in there. If I pick something else up, maybe it'll go in there, but for the most part, that's just kind of how it's going to be. I do like for the Din Djarin, he has the little satchel, and I'll show you guys in a second. I do like Grogu that way, but I'm not doing this. Not for that piece. Ankles are a little loose. Hopefully not too much of a concern, but we'll see how it goes. But definitely posing is not gonna be an issue with this guy. These cables are, if they're run up into the legs pretty well, so yeah, I mean, pretty neat. So I'm gonna get this out the way, and we'll do a couple size comparisons, just so you kind of get an idea of scale. So this is the Black Series Black Chrysanthemum. I know you can see, I mean, he's got a good bit of height on him, and I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but I remember the one complaint for everybody else that IG should be much bigger, so I'm definitely fine with him being that much bigger than Black Chrysanthemum, you know, especially, you know, this one here, which is a really good one. And then I'll pull out the Din Djarin. So that's the Mafex number 200. Then I'll keep mine without his helmet on, just because that head sculpt is, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that head sculpt for Pedro Pascal is pretty awesome. So that's kind of how I roll mine. Like I said, I like this version of Grogu better with the little sack around the waist. So that's kind of how mine is sitting right now. And for me, my IG is just going to be a where is it? Oh, he's going to be basically part of Boba Fett's group of bounty hunters, essentially. So instead of going the storyline version of Book of Boba Fett, mine is going to be, you know, Boba Fett's a badass, like the badass he always has been. So just going to remove these hands here. Oh, that peg comes out. Oh, that's nice to know. All right, and then we'll get his pistols in his hands. Like I said, they are a little loosey, but I mean, once you get them into a static position, I don't think it really matters. All right, I think we got it in a pretty good spot here. And of course his head does move and all that cool stuff like Agis do normally, so nothing super crazy there, but all right, there you go. Looks really good. I'm pretty happy with that. That is going to look awesome with the rest of the group, and I'll have when we get the Ahsoka video up, I'll have one. I'll maybe even put a picture in the community tab of showing the throne room area that I've got, kind of like, well, not really throne room area, but just like the setup around the throne for Boba Fett. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below. Thanks so much. Later.